This place was under siege for 47 days. What'd they say, from April something to July 4th, 1863. Hey guys, and welcome to another Mater and Tater video. Today we're at Vicksburg Battlefield in Vicksburg, Mississippi. This video is not going to be like intensive, in-depth troop movement type video. There are a lot of videos out there that you can watch that really go into the troop movements and stuff like that. This video, we're just going to kind of show you around and what to expect if you decide to make this trip.
There it is. Right there. I've got to get a picture of that. I'll have to walk over here.
Then turn left.
What do you gotta do here?
I don't know.
You can't even come in here after 4:40.
Oh. They want money?
Trash-free park.
Well, good morning. Welcome to Vicksburg. Are y'all looking to visit the park today?
Yes.
Alrighty. Do y'all have a national park pass?
You got your pass? I hope.
Oh, yeah. Damn. I thought we was gonna have to pass military clearance. I thought maybe I had to have like background check and everything to get in.
You have arrived.
You have arrived.
Did you think we were gonna like do some kind of terroristic mischief?
Yep. You look pretty terroristic.
I do, don't I?
My suggestion is really, if you're going to go out there, definitely go to the visitor center first. They have a great little gift shop there. They have a really neat display area. And there is like a 15-minute, I want to say, video that you can watch. And it really helps explain the battle and what all these people went through, not just the soldiers, but the civilians that were living in Vicksburg as well. Ohio 17th Battery. So there's the visitor center. Vicksburg, I guess, is back that way, downtown. So this was Indiana 8th Infantry. So what we're going to see is just a very small portion of this entire battlefield. This battlefield was huge because they had this entire town of Vicksburg surrounded. Artillery, the king of battle. Confederate rifled cannon were used in defenses of Vicksburg. I didn't think the Confederates had rifled cannons. I guess they did. This was actually our second time out here. We'd been out there a few years ago and really didn't do a lot of videoing. So we decided to go back and do a better job at it than we did last time. Also, there is a ton of kiosks out here to read. And I didn't put them all in here. And the ones I did do, I just did short clips of. If you want to read them, just pause the video.
I want to go see the bump.
You can't go see the bump. It's illegal.
Oh, we're entering the Union lines. It's really hilly here, isn't
it? Look around. This peaceful place once trembled with the roar of cannon, rumbled with underground explosions, and echoed with cries of wounded and dying soldiers. Here men who before 1861 had been fellow citizens fought each other to the death over ideals about what America should be. Their suffering and courage are forever linked to this battlefield. This is the Ohio again, 48th Infantry still. I can't read those up on the hill up there. Here we go, right here. This is the 108th Infantry. Okay, we got here Indiana, 1st Brigade. Wisconsin, 18th Infantry. Just says Minnesota on one side.
Michigan?
Minnesota.
Oh.
Minnesota, 4th Infantry. Stuff like this, I bet are trenches they built. A lot of this stuff is stuff you see. Union Trench, Quinby, J.E. Smith's Division, U.S. Missouri.
Iowa, 17th Infantry.
There's another battery up there, but I don't know what it says. I guess you'd have to walk this thing, ride your bike to really see all these, because there's really no good places for parking. Another Union Trench right there. It's the 8th Battery, Wisconsin Light Artillery. And that's the way to do this, is on a bike. There's a Iowa monument. U.S. 6th Battery, Wisconsin Light Artillery. Because I'd really like to get over there, because that's where they blew up part of their earthworks, part of the Confederate earthworks. That is Michigan Memorial.
The things we've seen are not even on here.
Really?
I haven't found one thing. Oh, there's
Michigan
number one, finally.
Army of the Tennessee. Huh. Army of the Tennessee.
There's number one, finally, right here. Battery de Gallier.
Battery de Gallier. Overwhelming firepower. You can see Union positions, all the blue plaques up through here. Siege of Vicksburg. You can see some red signs up there. So there's the Confederate line up here on that ridge. And I think right over there is where they blew up that rampart, or whatever you want to call it, earthworks. So all the Unions were concentrating their fire that way. And you can see some blue all along through there, so that would have been right at the line up there. Illinois 17th Infantry. Missouri 3rd Brigade, 7th Infantry. So Missouri had both Confederates and, well, Arkansas had Confederates and Unions too. Here's another Union trench. So I wonder if, like, you see how, like, there's, I don't know if that's erosion, it might be part erosion, but if that wasn't originally Union trenches right there. It says Union Trench. It's interesting.
And there's one right there too.
Oh yeah.
So I think they are.
Yeah, I think they are too. Union Trench. Unfortunately, when we went out there, they had the Illinois Memorial closed off. They had it all surrounded by scaffolding. You couldn't even get up the road up there to park. They also had the Grant headquarters area blocked off. So we missed a little bit, but we got a majority of it. So here's a little video I did back in 2018 of the Illinois Memorial. Not great quality. I did it with my old telephone I had. But if you get the chance to go inside of this thing, you should do it because it's pretty cool. Just a word of warning, talking in your normal voice. Careful what you say because other people are going to hear it because this thing echoes big time.
The White House, in quotes, as federal troops called it, is the only surviving wartime structure in the park. During the siege, it served as headquarters for the 45th Illinois Infantry, whose members built hundreds of bomb-proof shelters around it to protect themselves against Confederate artillery fire. It has been restored to its 1863 appearance. You know what that is? Jackson Road.
Jackson Road. That's Jackson Road.
It's a modern road.
It's a modern road instead of an old-timey road.
There's one car
That's the
there.
Wisconsin Memorial. Man. Stockade Redan attack. Grant pushed a lot of the Union soldiers to try to break the redan of the Confederates, and I guess the Confederates repulsed them here. So you can see these trenches, man. This is what I find fascinating, is to see the earthworks, to see the stuff that they did so long ago. I find super interesting. And you got to imagine, like that one kiosk said, there were no trees out here. This was just, all these trees were gone. So I'm thinking this would have been a trench right here. Ewing's Approach. This is so cool to see this stuff. It's not so neat. This is murder. So the fort, I guess, was back up over there somewhere. I don't see no Confederate signs up there anywhere. What is that guy doing passing? Geez, there's a reason that's a solid line, because you're not supposed to pass. Here's Arkansas, 19th Arkansas. So there's the Union lines back over there. We're on the Confederate lines now. And this is stop number 10, Stockade Redan. And we're gonna go up here on the Redan. Look at these trenches built. Is that not cool? I'm geeking out, man. So this is the Redan that Ewing's Approach was trying to get to. So the Confederates had mined out here in front of this redan, and I guess when those Union soldiers for Ewing's approach were coming in, they were coming. You remember we were over there a while ago talking about Ewing's approach, where they sent these soldiers over here to try to take this redan that we're standing on. You see that blue sign there says Redan's approach. So they came down this road, the Union soldiers did, and they ended up losing a lot of soldiers. And this is the reason that Grant finally decided to just put a siege on Vicksburg instead of just all-out battle. So you can see how close their cannons were right over there. Gee, that's crazy. And this is the trench. Then they talked about the stockade to the left. So is this the stockade down here? I don't know. See Union stuff over there and Confederate stuff over here. It's interesting that they were that close. And this is all Confederate lines all through here. So the Confederate lines about this road follows the Confederate line back in 63. Just what this place, no trees, so there'd been no trees out here. And just what this place looked like. So this would have been a smoky, dirty, nasty place back in April to July of 1863. Union Trench. So this was a Union trench right here. Wow. That close to the Confederate lines. It's crazy. If this was the trench, you can see how it's eroded probably over time, but they probably came up through here. Crazy. It's awesome. Infantry. Illinois 113th Infantry. Assault was May 22nd, 1863. Killed 7, wounded 20, total 27. So everything that the Union did to try to capture Vicksburg, the Confederates repulsed everything. And this, I guess, trying this Ewing's route or whatever it was the straw that broke the camel's back for Grant, and he finally said, well, we're just going to siege this place and forget trying to fight the battle. Because I guess the Confederates were just too dug in. That's the Missouri Memorial. Arkansas Memorial. We gotta get a good shot of that. Or Confederate lines. Arkansas. Can't tell what that one says. Some battery. Missouri battery. Arkansas Cavalry. Missouri 1st Cavalry. Missouri 1st Cavalry.
Louisiana.
That was Louisiana.
It's tall.
Here's number 11.
That's
Great
the
Redoubt.
Great Redoubt.
What happened here?
Well, let's see. This massive Confederate earthwork guarded the Jackson Road. The repulsed Federal attack here, May 22nd, suffered heavy losses. Federal artillery kept the redoubt under almost continuous bombardment later.
Mm.
There's a guy with a horse.
he is. Jackson Road, that's where we were at earlier, that redan. So now we're here at this redoubt. So that was the redoubt right there. That is the Texas Redoubt, or Memorial, and this is the Railroad Redoubt.
Redoubt?
Redoubt? Let's see what we got here. This is Fort Garrett. So this is coming into Fort Garrett right here. Alabama Battery. Confederate line, 20th Alabama. 20th Alabama, Army of Vicksburg. So, yep. So that's weird. There's a blue one here. Man, they got stuff all the way down in here. I'm telling you, if you come here, you come in the morning and expect to spend all day. But we're kind of on a time crunch. We're running out of time. Hovey's Approach. You can see the fort we were just at over there. And you can see the zigzag, I guess. Right through there. The Union never did break the lines. They just laid siege to them and waited them out until they were starving. If you plan on going out there, and if you're really into history or the Civil War or anything like that, expect to spend the whole day. I could have spent more time out there. Expect to do a little bit of walking if you really want to see everything. Well, guys, that'll do it for this one. Thanks for joining me today on this little adventure. Hope you got something out of it, something, I don't know, informational, entertaining, and hope to see you on the next one. And as always, thank you for watching.